1995, the government of Ghana embarked on a journey to move business development support services from being concentrated in the national and regional capitals to the doorstep of the rural, poor, micro and small-scale entrepreneur as part of the broader framework of the Ghana Poverty Reduction Strategy. This gave birth to the Rural Enterprises Project, anchored on an innovative district-based model of providing an integrated three-pillar support services, namely the provision of business development services, rural financial services, and technology promotion to support the Ghanaian entrepreneur. Accordingly, district-based business advisory centers (BACs) and rural technology facilities (RTFs) were established for the first time in this country at Mampong and Techiman in the Ashanti and Bono-Ahafo regions. From the pilot district, the Rural Enterprises Program was expanded to 11 additional districts under the Phase 1 from 1997 to 2002 and 53 districts and municipalities under Phase 2 from 2003 to 2011. Owing to the significant success chalked, the African Development Bank, International Fund for Agricultural Development, and the Government of Ghana as financiers agreed to further upscale the project to a total of 161 districts and municipalities under the Rural Enterprises Program. Like its predecessor phases, the ongoing Rural Enterprises Program phase has witnessed tremendous results in its mandate of increasing the incomes and improving the livelihoods of its MSE clients.
From Joseph Mensah, my factory is the Joseph Mensah oil palm factory. What young Rural Enterprise? Much than Obotum was enough for Quabira, then my share old ones in using a modern one out of Bobbing within our man training now was a man. No, yes, yeah, that and using was training no to Mamma when no quality was surpassed and he has a cry and see, oh boy, was also woman, my share Espera near the Edman or just an old one and using cry. My Edman another opening. Fine. See, we enterprise for one more boy here, pa.
My name is Adelaide Oting from Adela Food and from the Adenta municipality and the client of the Rural Enterprise in Adenta. My husband traveled one time and then he brought to me some dried fruits. So I was like, these are very good. Why don't I try it as a business? Okay, so in the midst of trying to bring us something, a friend, introduced me to Rural Enterprise Program. So I went to their office at the Adenta district and then registered. And then from there, at a point they asked me to come for a fair, which I did. And I must confess that they've really helped me with these fairs and encouragement because I really didn't know where to even start from.
I'm about to friend me Lucy Ban Okwan, but how do not friend me Fatty Ban? Me Frikokomu, I equipping of the streets. We call Madam Jane office na biko hunu, and I'm in any Kasai, and no ma REP for a bar. Makwemu, Omubuami akwan bebre so omumami technical training and management training. Esani REP form one with the mami no. E mami nya sa akwenya no ntimi certificates egu onum sisia. REP for the me to kwan. Last year November say e two kwan call Brazil. Because shia de fa banchi ho. Omudi biko ratios insu bebre. And that ratio is so many croffu bebre, many customers, and so bebre ma. Me nyan fufu a mini woman kuta hudie wo mu se bibichire wa dwa utimi e ko ne ho oni ni susu huni ni amantimu REP for oma boa me bebre.
Wo frame Emmanuel ni I'm a wabutechi. We are mushroom farmer. Mbishia a BAC, Madame be a friend Mama Jane. And to only be doing common or training because rural enterprise for a training bill as one say Farm Institute for a central region. The Mamiko register one office. No quasem a Jumano dear Edimiaco P through rural enterprise. Or what they call exhibitions at Kasiaka Maminya market. Baby na demand no crano, na me supply and mammy frefre, other farmers. December no, minya first a best farmer will appear for her. PAC, any rural enterprise. We don't want to say papa, say, or much them is an edge me. A mammy submit to me the check a youth na abano.
In the year 2017, the government of Ghana introduced its ambitious national agenda for the industrialization of the country, anchored on a 10-point pillar. Accordingly, the Ministry of Trade and Industry realigned the Rural Enterprises Program to play a catalytic role in the industrial transformation agenda, contributing directly to the 1D1F policy, export diversification, development of small and medium enterprises program, and domestic trade and made in Ghana promotion. With the realignment, REP is also positioned to strengthen the linkages between the agriculture, industry, and services sectors of the economy through its contribution to Ghana's Planting for Food and Jobs and Planting for Exports programs. In this regard, the Rural Enterprises Program has introduced some key initiatives which were originally not part of the program's design. One of such initiatives is the establishment of business resource centers.
There is now going to be a lot of activity, economic activity at the district level. And we don't want to throw them into the districts without any support. So, under the Rural Enterprises Program, we are establishing what we call business resource centers, BRCs. And hopefully, this is going to be a one-stop enterprise support center which will provide a full range of services to these companies. So, GIPC registration, VAT registration, Registrar Generals, everything that you need from a government department, you will get it at the Business Resource Center. And later on, you see that these are not Mickey Mouse, centers, full-fledged support centers managed by very competent business advisors.
So far, 37 BRC buildings being funded by the African Development Bank have been completed. The International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, is also funding the construction of 30 new BRC buildings, providing office equipment, virtual private network to all 67 BRCs, and a transitional arrangement to operationalize the BRCs. In addition, the Rural Enterprises Program has renovated and is retooling and rebranding all 21 existing rural technology facilities it established between 1995 and 2011 to become technology solution centers for industries. 10 new technology solution centers are being established, including 5 larger ones at Kumawu, Savelugu, Doma Ahinkro, Elmina, and Hohoi.
If you've run a factory before, you know that sometimes your whole factory operation can come to a stop because there's a small part that is missing and you need to come to Accra or Kumasi to be able to get that part. Now, there are technology solution centers. You may have heard of Rural Technology Facilities, RTS. Now, I've rebranded them. These are going to be technology solution centers. So whilst the BRCs are supporting the companies on the business side, the technology solution centers are supporting them on the technology side.
The 1D1F Enable Youth Initiative aimed at encouraging young graduates to establish agro-processing factories along key value chains in 58 selected districts across the country, in line with the 1D1F policy, is progressing steadily. 3,200 young graduates have been selected and are undergoing the necessary training towards the incorporation of their businesses, development of business plans, among others, while the construction of the various 58 Enable Youth Initiative factories will soon commence. Meanwhile, the construction of 5 1D1F common user facilities for oil palm, rice and maize processing has commenced at Dompim in the western region, Savelugu in the northern region, in Suta in the Ashanti region, in Krankwanta in the Bono region, and Sefi Akontomra in the western north region. With these and many other initiatives introduced, such as the development of premium quality greenhouse vegetable for the youth and an e-commerce platform for enterprise development, the Rural Enterprises Program is surely playing a significant role in the Ministry of Trade and Industry's agenda to develop a vibrant, technology-driven, liberalized and competitive trade and industry sector that significantly contributes to economic growth and employment creation, and which will lead to the diversification and structural transformation of the economy.